What's up, everybody? Welcome to this is my last hip hop review of the year, and an album that I'm about to do a review on is Foxy Brown's third and today her last studio album, Broken Silent, released in 2001 on Def Jam Records. Let me see, Def Jam, yeah. All right, y'all should know who Foxy Brown is. I done a review on Il Na Na. Speaker Cloud joined with the China Doll review. This album's singles were Oh Yeah, BK Anthem, Candy, and Tails Return. Producers include Young Gavin, Dave Kelly, The Neptunes, Robert Kirkland, Ski, Lofi, Tamir Nokia Ruffin, Kenya Fame, Flames Miller, and DJ Clue. Alright. So, it's no secret that China Doll was not everyone's cup of tea. And so, around this time, she was going through like a lot of shit around this time and shit like that because with the Lil Kim beef still on the rise or as prominent, a lot of people, a lot of people were of course taking sides and they took Lil Kim's side, you guys know. And not only was she getting beefs with like Lil Kim, she was getting beefs with like a lot of people too, like but onto the Lil Kim thing, like what happened with that, like I think in that same year '99, Lil Kim she was with Mobb Deep with the Quiet Storm remix, and she dissed Foxy on that remix and on the Notorious K.I.M. song, where Foxy Brown retaliated on Bang Bang with the Capone and Noriega on the Reunion album, which is a dope album, and so also around that time too, she actually almost died from a drug overdose from ecstasy and shit like that. And in 2000, she got into a car accident too and shit. Also, she also got into like beefs with like Eve and Left Eye and shit like that because they were rumored. I think it was like rumored to like with DMX. Of course, with the DMX shit I mentioned in China Doll review, Eve kind of stepped in because Eve always saw DMX as like a mentor and shit. And the beef with Left Eye happened because from what I've looked up, I could be wrong, that she was accused of sleeping with Andre Rison. Yeah, damn. Anyway, um, that also like she was supposed to have been on the Charlie's Angels movie. That shit didn't go through because she was going through like a lot of legal troubles and shit like that, a lot of controversies. So yeah. So yeah, man, like, and that's the thing about like Foxy Brown too. She's always caught up in like legal shit, always caught up in like she was always caught up in like getting arrested and shit because um she was in rehab too because due to her drug addiction and shit like that. So when she got herself clean, she wanted to go back to her roots and shit like that, have more of a street image, and that's how Broken Silence came about. Now I gotta be real with you. This is the first time I've opened a CD since I bought this last year, and yeah, I'm surprised it's in very good condition. Um, shit. Yeah, this is the album comes right here. Yeah, Foxy looking good and shit. So when she was a baby, sexy ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, like. Alright, so let's get this started. So, and a lot of these songs are pretty much like braggadocio songs and shit like that. So I'm not gonna talk about all the songs in depth, but here it is. 18 songs. Y'all should know what I'm gonna do. Track number one, intro to Broken Silence. Very dope intro. It's just like again following her other intros where you have like all these clips thrown together. You hear all these like hearings about how she's arrested and shit like that, all the controversies and shit like that. Track number two, Fallen, featuring Young Gavin. Who was Young Gavin again? But yeah, that song right there was a pretty solid song. Yeah, Young Gavin was a brother. Young brother was a brother, but he was known as Pretty Boy. Now he changed to Young Gavin. Okay, but yeah, that was a pretty interesting song. Fallen. Um, Nice way to start off the album. The beat was pretty nice. Definitely had that early 2000s feel from it. Shout out to Living Proof and Gavin for that beat. Track number three, Oh Yeah, featuring Spraga Benz. Oh, I forgot the guest appearances. Okay, Young Gavin, Spraga Benz, who was a dancehall artist, her boyfriend at the time, which is playing in the background. Ron Isley. Ron Isley, yeah, he was in a lot of hip hop albums around this time. He was in Nas's, I believe Nostradamus. He was in Ja Rule's Vita Vita Vici. Oh, that's interesting. Khalees, Baby Chum, Mystical, Mystical Hold Your Head Up, Capone Noriega, Corey, and Wayne Wonder, which a name I have not heard in a while and stuff like that. Shit like that. Damn, I've not heard that name in a while. Okay, so track number three, Oh Yeah. This this might be a hard choice. This is probably my favorite song off this album. And it definitely had that dance hall street feel to it. And that's the thing about this album, like you can see a lot of the island influence of dance hall and shit, which I'll get into in a minute. Um and I love the fact that, like she just sounded hungry and shit. Um some of my favorite lyrics were um fuck y'all thought they be dancing around in suits like I'm Diddy. Pre-show niggas how we run this city. Respect my name, boogie niggas, stay in your lane. Like the hurricane, rain on bitches like Sugar Shane. And there one of y'all rapping chicks mention Fox's name. What's beef? Beef is when bitches think it's sweet. See y'all frontin' the streets and let my gap meet ya. Like, whoo! Like, for real. Like, that song right there is so ill. And I like, one thing about dancehall, up to the early 2000s, it was good in my opinion. Up to maybe 2002, 2003 is maybe pushing a little bit, but my favorite years would maybe be from like 1988 up to 2002. That's just me. Um, then we get to BK Anthem. Very dope song, like just like an old her bigging up Brooklyn and shit like that. Um, Very dope song. Track number five, The Letter, featuring Ron Isley. Ski made that beat. That's probably like one of the most personal songs and shit like that, where it's like a letter and she writes to like all of her close people she's close with. Like the first verse she's talking with about her mom apologizing, for all the shit she's going through when she did that Vibe magazine cover. You guys know what I'm talking about and shit, yeah. Then the second verse she's talking about Gavin, and the third verse she's talking about Anton. Yeah, very dope song, very personal. Ron Isley definitely did his thing towards the ending with the singing and shit. Yes, this is around the time of the Mr. Biggs era. I believe they had dropped the Eternal album at that time with the song Contagious, which is a classic song in my opinion. Track number six, 730. 730 basically is just a slang term saying that you crazy and shit. And yeah, she was definitely throwing shots at Natina Reed of the group Black. Rest in peace, Natina Reed, on the third verse. Cause for those of you who don't know who Natina Reed is, she was a member of the group Black. Um, she married Corrupt after Foxy and Corrupt broke up. and Foxy and Corrupt were engaged and shit like that. So of course she caught some feelings from that shit. So um, she says some shit like, "Man, some hoes is always yakking. Like I can't make it happen. Like they don't know my cash. Like they don't know my past. Especially pop star bitches with a soft image. So what I ain't with him, bitch, he's off limits. Be where I always be. See who I choose to be. Although we're not together, his heart belongs to me." Like I could go on, but you guys know what I'm getting at. And I think she threw some shots at Kim on this song too, but I could be wrong though. But yeah, 7:30 definitely an ill song. Um, Next track, Candy with Khalees. I fucking hated that song even to this day. And the crazy thing about that song is I've not heard that song in a while. And when I heard this song on the album, I was surprised that it was a Foxy Brown song. And yeah, and it's no surprise that Neptune's made that beat though. But track number 8, Tables Will Turn, featuring Baby Sham. That song I could have gotten done without that song. Um, Then we have Hood Scriptures. That song is probably my second favorite song off this album. Man, that beat is so ill. That song features on Raga Alama, and of course Pretty Boy made that beat. She just going in on the mic and shit like that. Basically going in on the mic. Oh wait, actually she sampled a Raga Alama song. Excuse me. Yeah, like she was going in. Her scriptures definitely a dope ill song. Then we got to get to Run Them with Baby Chef again. That's a pretty another braggadocio dancehall track. She's also getting at people who incorporate island in their songs and shit like that when they from the islands, which I thought that was very dope. And you only hear that many rappers at that time talk about that because if you look at most of today's music, like you hear see all these most of these rappers incorporate the islands in their music and shit. So very dope song. There we get to about my paper featuring Mystical. Ski did a beat again. That song basically about my money and shit. Mystical definitely another ill MC and shit like that. Yeah, definitely other ill MC and shit. He did his thing on that song. Next we have Run Your Shit featuring Capone and Noriega. This song was pretty cool too, but it's not as good as Bang Bang, but it's still pretty solid. Track number 13, Nana Be Like, which got her a Grammy nomination in 2003 for best. What was it? Best I think best female rap solo performance. One of those shits. But yeah, that song was okay. And to be honest with you, the last couple of tracks, they were good, like Gangsta Boogie, I Don't Care, So Hot, Saddest Day was another ill song. That's another ill song. And Broken Silence, that was a very dope song. I like Broken Silence. Because Broken Silence used that, of course, that Mr. sample. But yeah, Gangsta Boogie, I Don't Care, So Hot, those were okay. But yeah, overall, very dope album. Very good album. I admit it did go a little bit too long. But it's very good and shit like that. Is this my favorite Foxy album? I don't I would say artistically this is her best album, but Ill Na Na is still that's my shit. That's my shit right there. So anything over China Doll basically, but this album right here was very ill. She went back to her roots. She had that more of a street image, mixing with like her roots in the islands and shit like that with the dance hall. Very dope album. I would definitely recommend this album to anybody. You have to be a really Foxy Brown fan to appreciate this album. And I believe I said that with Shadow Doll, but this album right here, this is probably the album she always wanted to make. I believe this album's out of print. I could be wrong though, but yeah, if you can't find this album, you must have in your collection. And it's dumb cheap too. Like I got this shit for like $4. And in 2003, she was supposed to come out with the Il Na Na 2, but it got scrapped because it got scrapped and she had left Def Jam and shit like that. So, but she dropped the mixtape, the Brooklyn's Don Diva mixtape in '08. I heard some of it. It was okay. And from what I've heard, she's dropping a new album in 2019 too. So stay tuned on that. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely the Stevie Wonder review is coming. It's coming when I get back there. No interruptions, just me and that review. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a good day and have a safe New Year's.